Hey guys, I just want to do a quick video. I'm putting some chicken on the smoker here, and as I'm thinking about this smoker, and I'll tell you the backstory behind it. I bought this whole thing for $400, and I knew it wasn't going to be much when I bought it, but I thought it had potential to it, so I bought it. I brought it home, and I knew I was going to have to replace the firebox on it because it was about 2 sizes too small. But as I got to the house and I began to clean up on it, and just realizing that there was years and years of just abuse. It was full of old creosote and fat drippings in there that hadn't been cleaned out, and just buckets loads of it coming out. And the more I cleaned on it, the more rust holes and rot I found in it, and I was fairly disappointed. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put a for sale sign on it, drag it up to the street, and just get what I can get out of it to try to get some of my money back. And I got to looking at the thing, and I thought, well, once I was going to replace the firebox, because I knew I was going to do that anyway, and I thought, well, maybe if I put a new rib box on it, or warmer box, and I could move it down and cover up all that rot that was on the end, and weld a piece in the back. And I got to looking at this thing, and I thought, well, it's got some potential, and maybe I could go ahead and use it. And so I worked on it here and there, replaced the warming box, and replaced the firebox on it, and did some work to the tank itself, and got to looking at it, and I thought, well, you know, maybe I can cook on this thing. And so I cooked on it, and I thought, well, it cooks pretty good. I think I'll keep it. God did a teachable moment with me then, and I wanted to share it with you. Our life may be a lot like this old smoker. A lot of years, a lot of abuse, and we think that maybe, perhaps, it's not worth much anymore. And maybe to someone else it's not. Maybe to ourselves we look in the mirror and we think, what have I done with my life? But I want you to know something, that God looks at it, He begins to see the potential. He's looking at us kind of like I looked at this old smoker, and I thought, you know, if I replace the box here and a piece of metal there and put a rack in it here, that thing might be a fairly half-decent cooker. But you know, God looks at our lives and He says, you know, you've ruined your life, and you've made mistakes, and you've done things to your life, and you think that possibly it's over with. And maybe even those around you look at you and think, now that there's not going to come out of that. But God looks at it, He sees the potential, even through the old dirt and the build-up and the years of neglect and abuse. He sees the potential, and He begins to work on us. And God can make something good come out of what we thought was ruined. Just like this old smoker. Didn't give up on it. I wanted to. I thought I should. And as I began to work on it and look at it, I decided I wasn't going to give up on it. And I think God does the same thing with our lives if we'll just let Him. Take that to the Lord. Your life may seem like it's been ruined or abused, or maybe you've blown it, but I want you to know something. You've never blown it so bad that God can't use it.